Hey, my name is Lucas.
And my name is Jacob.
The Bro Show Podcast. What's up? Welcome to The Bro Show, starring two world-famous brothers, Lucas and
Jacob. You actually don't know if this is the actual Lucas and Jacob because people around us said we should start having doubles. We live in a bunker.
Oh, yeah.
Underground.
Like when we go places, we do have doubles now. So like when we go to Walmart, like doubles walk out first, then we walk out. So then people following us, they don't know which one to follow. So sometimes they follow the double, sometimes they follow us.
Yeah, because when we leave our house, like no one is watching, but just in case.
Yeah.
You never know nowadays.
I actually remember watching a thing growing up, and it was about this girl who was Anna Nicole Smith's double. Like, does celebrities still have doubles? Like, she was just like, yeah, like, Anna Nicole Smith, like, sometimes she has an appearance she doesn't want to do, or, I don't know, like, she wants me to, at the airport, make people think she's leaving when she really isn't, just to distract people. Like, do you think the celebrities still have doubles?
That sounds like the olden days, but also I think of a story someone told me. I think it was on Mom. Well, someone had a concert somewhere in Nebraska, and people thought it was fake. Do you remember hearing about that?
Miley Cyrus had a double during the Hannah Montana concert.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking about, maybe?
But that was just because she had to do a costume change. So they had some random girl with a blonde wig come on with big glasses, and like she just had to change into Miley, so I get it.
I mean, who knows? Like, just like last week how we talked about Flo Rida, maybe he's just so busy, appearances, it's like, you can do this appearance. I don't have time.
Oh, yeah. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? But the Anna Nicole Smith girl, she was said it was so stressful because Anna Nicole Smith would like constantly be like fluctuating weights. And she'd be like, yeah, like when Anna Nicole Smith is bigger, like I can be her double. But then when Anna Nicole Smith slims down, like I can't really be her double because I'm not going to fluctuate as much as she does.
Oh, yeah. Like eat more than eat less.
Yeah, that'd be so annoying.
I will give a little story about me getting Dunkin' Donuts today.
Oh!
I got the Charlie D'Amelio from TikTok.
Is that on the menu, actually?
Yeah, it actually says Charlie.
Are you kidding?
I know, isn't that cool?
It has like a photo of her face and TikTok dancing. It says, do you want the Charlie D'Amelio TikTok drink?
And there's someone waiting outside dancing.
Oh, that's
no,
so
it doesn't
cool.
show her.
But
face,
she's on the actual menu, though?
Yeah.
Damn, Charlie, go off.
I didn't get that. I got the peppermint one, but I want to talk about it because what would you do in this situation? So I'm obviously making it more dramatic for the podcast, but the person on the microphone or whatever said, "Hey, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. Good morning." And then all I said was, "Hi." And then she had like continue. Because I didn't know what to say. Like, that never happens. I'm just used to McDonald's where they say like, "Okay, what do you want?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like saying hi is normal.
But I said it like, "Hi."
It does sound so funny. Like, hi.
I know. It just sounds like...
Are the Dunkin' Donuts workers, are they like really nice? Because every restaurant, it does vary.
Today they were nice.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like
Yeah.
every fast food chain, like you said, like McDonald's is more like, obviously we're not going to be mean, but it's sort of just like, we're not going to put on a show that we're all nice.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
when you go to like Chick-fil-A, it's like, they act like they're like literally like serving you. And then you go to Starbucks and it's sort of like, they always have tattoos and dyed hair and they're just like, what's up?
And it's so weird because it isn't like these foods cost more or less. Like, it seems like at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, like, they're kind of the same price.
Yeah. It also feels like at Starbucks, at least where we live, it seems like Starbucks, like, they have a thing where they have to 80% hire gay people.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Starbucks, coffee shops in general, LGBT plus everything works there.
I know, like, Starbucks are just coffee shops in general, just gay places.
I've seen people say that before, so I think it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of, I watched your video this morning, the Paparazzi video.
Oh my God, thanks for supporting my channel.
Yeah. I knew that there was a video of Vanessa Hudgens and Ashley Tisdale at In-N-Out, but I didn't know there was one where the McDonald's worker was so excited to be on TMZ, and there was a video of her handing her the bag. I thought that was so funny.
Oh yeah, I did a video reacting to like awkward celebrity paparazzi things, and yeah, they were at McDonald's, and the person was so excited. I loved it.
Yeah, and then the worker like handed her the bag, and it was so funny. Like, I love how she took that moment for fame.
I know. She was like, film me. Once she found out TMZ was there, she was like, please film me. The worker was like that. I loved it. Someone should have given her a show.
We have Bro of the Week.
Oh my God. How have we not talked about this yet?
I don't know. Like,
She's probably been watching and been like, are you going to mention that I'm hanging up back there?
I know. She's probably literally like, I don't actually listen or watch the podcast. I just wanted to be mentioned.
Sheena!
Yeah, Sheena, she sent us an email. She's a patron, and she said, is there any fun stories from your birthdays growing up? She wanted to know. Let's answer.
From birthdays?
Yeah, she said, fun stories from birthdays. I would like to hear.
No.
Yeah, this is just on the spot. Like, we didn't really plan it.
I'm trying to think of birthdays.
Oh, the Barbie cake. That's always a fun one.
Oh, yeah, I had a Barbie cake.
Yeah, what?
Yay.
Having my birthday party at Pizza Hut was always so
Oh,
much
yeah,
fun.
McDonald's was also like a hit. Oh, you have one at Pizza Hut?
2 birthday parties at Pizza Hut. And the one that was in our town had their own little section in it. I just thought about there's this song called Bussin' by Tay Money, and it was actually like that. Like there's
your
a
own
section.
VIP section.
I know, and it's like all these little bees want to get in my section, but they can't.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite. I'm trying to think. I actually don't remember having birthday. I think I did have McDonald's, if you know, but I think I was one of those kids who, like, by the age of 9, I said, like, I don't want to have birthday parties.
You just went to other people's.
Yeah, because I just hated the vibe, like, of throwing a party. So I think I was one of those people who was like, I want to go to other people's parties and experience it, but, like, I don't want my own. Like, I didn't want to, like, have my own.
Yeah, I get what you mean, because even when I had birthday parties as a kid, I feel like it was forced on me. Like, cause it was even, like, but I loved getting the presents, though.
Yeah.
That was
That's
the
the best
best.
part about when you're a little kid. If any, like, 7-year-olds are listening, like, throw a party. Can you imagine if like, we found out our demographic was all, like, 6-year-olds?
No, I was when we uploaded the last podcast, there was like a bunch of comments saying like, oh my gosh, like this like came out during school, and then like those are the false comments, and then there was like another part of the comment saying like wait, like I'm not in school anymore, like am I too old to watch this?
Oh, yeah, didn't someone say, like...
There was like a few comments like that.
Yeah, someone said, like, I haven't been in school for as long as Lucas has been alive. And I was like, hell yeah. And they were like, am I allowed to listen? I'm like, hell yeah.
I know, I want, like, our people to
And
be
also,
watching.
don't feel like you don't fit in just because of the comments. Because I feel like comments are always misleading. Because, like, think
Yeah.
about people who comment are generally, like, the younger viewers, you know? Like,
And there was
for
a
example,
really
like, I would never comment on a video.
Honestly,
I mean, I
feel like
probably would, but, like, you know what I mean? You're more likely to, I feel like, when you're, like, a teen.
Yeah, there was a really funny comment in our last podcast where someone said, watching this on my break at kindergarten, and it was just so funny because, like, I'm assuming they're joking.
Oh, because
Yeah.
they're like a kindergartner?
Yeah.
But someone actually emailed us saying that I listen to the podcast while I scoop up horse shit.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, so if you're scooping it up right now, like, hell yeah.
I love that. I'm just picturing them in Oklahoma. Their parents have a farm, and they said, hey, can you scoop up the horse shit? And they're just like,
Yeah,
okay.
they literally own a farm.
That's true.
Oh my god. We found out today that our demographic is mostly farmers.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Sheena, thanks
We
for
love
being
you.
a patron.
Yeah, thank you so
I
much.
want to make sure that's Sheena, right? I want to
Oh
make
yeah,
sure.
Sheena.
Okay.
That's a cool, I love that name. Sheena.
Sheena Shay.
If you ever want to let,
I
if
said
you ever,
Sheena Shay. That's from Vanderpump.
if
That's
you
not
ever thought maybe, Sheena, if you're listening, hopefully you're listening, you're bro of the week, but if you ever been like, oh, no pop stars have my name, Sheena Shea from Vanderpump Rules, like Jacob says, she has a bop called Good as Gold. She's a reality show pop star, and you might be annoyed that she shares your name, or maybe you'll love it. But if you ever want to be bro of the week and you're listening, head on over to lucasandjacob.com to join our Patreon.
We paid thousands of dollars for that domain.
I know. But honestly, thanks for everyone who's joined the Patreon.
I know, we're almost at 100. I'm
I know.
actually
Thank you
excited.
guys. We do monthly live streams over there. One of the tiers is for Bro of the Week. You can join the Discord and talk to other bros. Exclusive photos.
Videos.
Unfacetuned photos. That's the main thing. Because, like,
Yeah.
you know that, like, even this video you're watching right now, like, we do pay an editor to, like, edit our faces so hardcore. So you'll actually see the real us.
I know, it will be shocking.
I want to start filming the podcast and all my videos with a face filter.
Oh,
It made me think of it because the Kardashians, their new episodes, they have to self-film them with their iPhone because it was during quarantine, you know? And Chloe always uses like a Snapchat face filter.
That's so funny because also during that show, it's so funny how most of the show's them FaceTiming.
Oh, yeah, because they couldn't actually film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to start filming all of the podcasts with a face filter.
We
like
haven't
the dog
yet.
face.
Oh, and every time you open our mouth, the tongue comes out.
Oh yeah, or that one that makes your eyes so big and like your nose so small, you know?
It's so hot. So, big news. I actually didn't hear about this until someone told us, but Ashley Tisdale is pregnant.
Oh yeah, people DM'd me when that happened.
Well, I haven't checked if it's real or not, but I'm guessing
I think it's real because multiple people DM'd me. Whenever something happens with Ashley Tisdale, I'll always be the first to know because somebody will tell me. You guys will DM me.
Yeah. That even happens to me, like, okay, like, I feel like since you have talked about them so much, like, even in my Instagram DMs, like, people just, like, say stuff about, like, those people. You know?
I know, it's just so funny that, like, yeah, whenever anything happens, like, even when Zoe 101 had a reboot, everyone was like, Lucas!
Yeah. And Sugar Daddy's another big one.
I mean, it's so funny because, like, I feel like I didn't even watch the Zoe 101 thing. Did you? Wait, what? Okay, I'm so confused. What was it? I don't think anyone knows.
Same question.
No one knows. Like, obviously, when it was announced, Zoe 101's coming back, I was excited. I was like, oh my God. And then people DM'd me, and I was like, oh my God, yes. But, like, did anyone actually watch? What was it?
This is what I know. I know Chantel Jeffries produced a song for the show.
And it wasn't, like, Gigi Gorgeous in it?
But I thought it was, like, supposed to be a special, and there was going to be, like, 30 minutes to an hour of, like, Zoe 101 content.
Oh, yeah.
But where is it?
Yeah, I don't get it. What happened?
All I know is that I was on TikTok one day and Jamie Lynn Spears popped up in my For You page and she was live talking about the show.
Oh my God.
With Dixie D'Amelio.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All these new influencers are like, they want to be on Zoe 101. I love it.
I know. So I don't know what happened with it. If you guys, is it like gonna be a show or what?
Just I Google.
Same with the Drake and Josh
So
reboot.
is Zoe 101 back? Oh yeah, they said no.
I have something else to say.
Wait, so it wasn't even real, the Zoe 101 reboot. I think it was
Are you
Jamie.
joking?
Yeah, they said there's no official plans. I think maybe it was Jamie Lynn. This is my conspiracy. Jamie Lynn wanted the show to come back, so she's like, let's do this whole thing and like have all these influencers on board, and then maybe they'll get Nickelodeon excited to bring it back. But they haven't announced that they want to yet.
Oh.
But is that what happened?
Why did they make it such a big deal?
I guess because that was the whole point.
Well, I guess I get it because, okay, this is even happening now, but at the beginning of quarantine, we've talked about this. People do these Zooms and they act like it's the biggest deal.
Oh, like all the people from the shows do
yeah,
Zooms?
and they act like, yeah, like they're coming together, but in reality, when you watch the Zoom, it's kind of boring.
Oh my God. I don't know if anyone here was a fan of the DIY stage of YouTube, like Jacob Crook, Glitter Forever 17, Timmy Tomato, me too. And like, we should all do a Zoom reunion. Like the DIY boys are back. And we all make like a jelly water bottle.
That'd be so funny. And then
And Karina Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
Who else was involved in the collabs?
There's so many. I can't think of anyone, but there was so many.
Firefox? What was her name?
Oh, Glamour Life Fox.
A Glam Life Fox.
No, but I feel like if that does happen, it should be Karina Garcia, Glitter Forever 17, like
Timmy Tomato.
Like they're the rulers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're the people that are like, we're gonna help you guys.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It would mostly be Karina Garcia and Glitter Forever, but also Timmy Tomato. He was like top.
Yeah, he's
top
like-
of the dogs.
Yeah, you have to like get it in.
So we probably wouldn't be involved. Like if there was a Zoom, we probably would maybe get a 5-minute like, what's going on with them? And then they either cut us off, you know?
We just say like, yeah, we moved on, we good, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Target contacted us to make slime, but we said no. I'm joking. But
But
what do you think about Ashley Tisdale being pregnant? I'm joking. I have no tattoo though.
yay.
Yeah, I'm happy for
Yeah,
her.
that's awesome. It actually is. I love it.
I know, like, no.
Oh my God, do you think Disney would do a video like Sharpay Evans and the baby?
Wait, like a movie?
Yeah, like a movie where like she forces her kid to be in a family vlog.
That'd be cool because
Oh my
Sharpay
God.
Evans I feel like she still has the power to do a movie.
Disney Plus, get on it. It should be Sharpay Evans forcing her actual kid doesn't have to be in it. But it's about Sharpay Evans, the fictional character, forcing her kids to be in a family vlogging channel. Because like she wants to like get famous again.
Oh yeah, because didn't Sharpay Evans like have her own spin-off movie?
Oh yeah, I never have watched that yet.
Sharpay Evans' Fabulous Life or something?
Yeah, Fabulous Adventure. I never watched it.
I don't think I have either.
Oh my God.
I need to give it a watch.
But last episode we talked about the Justin Bieber One Less Lonely Girl experience. So
Oh,
he went
yeah.
on when he went on tour when he was like 12 or whatever. With his swoop, he would bring other 12-year-old girls on stage. and he would serenade them to One Less Lonely Girl, his iconic song, One Less Lonely Girl.
And then he would give them a thing of roses, I'm pretty sure.
And we were thinking, we're like, okay, out of all of the bros listening, one of them has been a One Less Lonely Girl.
Yeah.
Turns out, nobody has. It's rare.
I know, nobody has, but they have stories of people
When
they
you
know.
think about it, like, that was pretty ignorant to think one of the listeners was one. Because think about it, he toured in the U.S., or the whole world was probably like, what, 80 locations? That means there's only 80 One Less Lonely Girls in the world. So that's an exclusive club.
Oh my gosh.
So if you...
Famous forever.
Yeah, literally, like, you're one of a few, a lot, like 80. You know, I was going to say a few dozen, but I realized it's more than that. But
Why doesn't, like, every person do that? Like, why doesn't, when, like, Lady Gaga goes on tour, like she's like, I'm going to pick one guy, and, like, I'm going to give him a thing of roses.
Oh, yeah, I bet she does. It doesn't like a lot of concerts do that. Because even, like, Katy Perry brought a dad on stage.
Oh, yeah, it kind of makes it more fun.
I think even in Bangers, the Miley Cyrus tour, like, she would always show, like, people making out when she sang Adore You. And that's what she made out with Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah, and then Katy Perry said, ew.
Oh, didn't she say, like, I don't know where that mouth's been or something?
Oh, yeah. That's so funny.
But that's just crazy how exclusive the One Less Lonely Girl Club is. But people did have stories of, like, people they knew were One Less Lonely Girls.
I know. These are fun.
Should I read the first one?
Yeah.
They said, love the podcast. Thank you. They said, so my older cousin got to be the One Less Lonely Girl, and she wouldn't stop talking about it. She still talks about it. I mean, you can't blame her.
I know. Honestly, every Thanksgiving, I'd say, like, just so you know, like, you have to treat me differently.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you guys, I was the One Less Lonely Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if you're, like, 25 and everyone's like, so are you going to go to college? Like, what are you doing? It's like, I don't really have to do anything because, like, I was the One Less Lonely Girl.
Like, I'm also the type of person where, like, even though, like, Justin Bieber's following 100,000 people, if he follows me, it's kind of like, just so you know, like, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing during the day, like, that kind of takes over my whole life.
He follows me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you knew that? Justin follows me.
Oh, he literally... Doesn't Barack Obama follow you?
Yeah, but they follow 100,000 people. I think it was just a robot followed people.
No, I have a question. When did Barack Obama do a follow speed? That didn't happen. Like,
oh, he follows like 200. I think when he was running for president, he just followed a bunch of people. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because they all did that. Like Lady Gaga follows you.
Oh, she followed my old Twitter account.
Wait, you had a Twitter before Jacob Crook?
Yeah, it was like Dolphins was the theme and
but
stuff.
But she followed that.
Yeah, and I thought it was so weird because obviously she doesn't know who I am. But all I'm saying is that I didn't do one of those Twitter spree things.
No, I think that back in the day, I think probably they thought it would grow their social media by following all these people, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they would just automatically follow like 100,000 people. Because people even try it today. Like, I'll always get like notifications like this verified person followed you. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I click on it and they're following like 1 million people.
Oh, I've noticed that too. There is some verified people that have 1 million followers.
But they follow like 1 million, right?
Yeah, and their tweets get like 10 likes. So like
yeah, so it's just a way to grow it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, wait, but I have a question if you know the answer. It was Katy Perry always the most followed person on Twitter?
Is she still?
I don't know, but I'm saying like
I actually don't know.
like 2018. Like
I actually don't know.
Was Lady Gaga ever the most followed person?
I honestly don't. I always thought Lady Gaga was.
Oh.
Wait, Katy Perry still has the most followers? That's cool.
I'm gonna search it while you're telling the story.
Oh, okay. Or should I can search it if you want me to just type it.
Oh, okay.
Because I have my actual laptop.
Because it was a thing where on that Witness live stream someone said.
Oh, Barack Obama's the most followed.
Oh, pop off.
Yeah, so it's sorry, Katie, you've been dethroned. Justin Bieber second, Katy Perry's third.
Oh, still top 3.
Oh my, Donald Trump number 6.
But
what the hell?
That's but like, do you think once you get to a certain amount of followers, most of them are bots? Obviously,
I don't know.
you still have that. Like, you're still so huge, but
I'm gonna see if there's anyone like random on here. Let me
Ronald
see.
McDonald.
I was trying to think of some. I couldn't think of anyone to pretend was on it, but anyway, continuing on the email, it said she said that Allison picked her and she got to go backstage. Who the hell is Allison? Is this like, do all the Justin stans know who Allison is?
Yeah, is that like his assistant or manager?
She went on stage and Justin sang to her. To this day, I think she still has the flowers. Oh my God, that's dedication. I used to not say I liked Justin because she was the one less lonely girl. That's the type of shit you do to a middle school.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, if someone else got to be the one less lonely girl who is that close to you, pretend, like, and they brought it up and we're like, oh my God, yeah, like, oh, here, there, flowers are in my bedroom. And you'd be like, Oh, you like him?
I know, it make it sound so
You'd be like,
cringy.
wait, you like Justin Bieber? And you'd be like, that's so embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, just to try
know.
to rain on their parade.
That's
so
what
I get
is
where
so
this girl's
funny
coming
about
from.
middle school is that even with One Direction, there's always that group that's like, I love One Direction. And then there's like those few other people who are like, if you like one, even in 7th grade, if you like One Direction, you're just like a little kid. You need to grow up.
I know. They said, I never liked her because she got to do that with Justin. And also because she would always tell me I wasn't a Scorpio. My birthday is on October 23rd. So that's when Libra season ends and Scorpio starts. So yeah. They have a lot of drama with their cousin because the cousin was always throwing this Justin Bieber serenading shit in their face. And then also is trying to say you're not a Scorpio. And like she really wanted to be a Scorpio.
And she is a Scorpio. Because
Well,
it starts on that day.
actually...
Wait,
Oh.
would always tell me I wasn't a Scorpio. My birthday was on October 23rd, so that's when Libra season ends.
Oh, and she would try to say, you aren't really a Scorpio because that's the first day of Scorpio season. So, like, this cousin just all around just ruined your whole childhood.
I know. It's kind of like, I still get annoyed by this. I think I've said this, is that my sister, one of our sisters that was born 1999 or 1998,
Yeah.
said, I'm a 90s kid. I remember being so annoyed. Like, being
Oh,
like, bitch,
yeah.
you're only 2 years, you were a toddler. Like, to this day, like when people say they're a 90s kid, even if you are a 90s kid, it annoys me because it sounds like you're trying to brag. But it's like, what are you bragging about? And I'm mad about it.
I mean, just because, you know what I mean? There's even that song, like, you're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. It's just sad because,
yeah.
like, you never will be a 90s kid.
It's sad.
How come no one's ever said, like, I'm a 2000s kid? That's not really a thing.
Yeah, it hasn't. It's not a thing.
That sucks. That sucks that your whole childhood, yeah, she always rubbed it in your face, like, you're not from the 90s.
It's ruined. I'm joking,
But-
but that's crazy. Like, so she was the one less only girl, but she's also your enemy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing that. We hate your cousin too. Just kidding. We like her. First of all, this is the next email. First of all, I love the podcast and I look forward to listening every week. Oh my God, thanks.
Thank you.
This week on the pod, you asked if anyone that listens was the one less lonely girl at the Justin Bieber concert. Unfortunately, I was not. However, the meanest girl at my high school was, and it's all anyone could talk about. I guess karma isn't a thing. Anyways, Justin gave her roses on stage, and after the concert, people were offering her $100 for one of the roses. Personally, I would have taken the money, but she didn't. She kept the roses.
Okay, I'm guessing there was like a dozen roses. $1,200 right there.
Oh my-
Buy a plot of land.
Also-
I'm joking. You don't have enough, but
But also, I bet you people were offering 100, but you probably could have gotten 200 per rose.
I know
Because you know, after you see someone in concert, you're like so hyped up that you would be like, oh my God, I need to get the rose. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and think about if you're at the Justin Bieber concert, people are there with them parents and stuff, and the
Oh,
parents are like,
yeah.
I just want to make my daughter happy. I'm gonna lay down 300.
Yeah, you could have done an auction. She could have done an auction, like saying going once, going twice. Anyone want to go above 300? And then just like, you could have made so much money.
This leads to the thing that we were just saying: 80 shows, 80 people. You can sell those on eBay still. The roses, prove
Oh,
they're Justin
yeah.
Bieber roses.
I just can't believe the mean. And then she said the mean girl in her high school was it, and everyone at school was talking about it constantly. Like, oh yeah, like she was kind of dating Justin Bieber.
No, that's another thing. I didn't even think about that. People that were the one less lonely girl, they claimed for the longest time, like, yeah, like I think he had a crush on me.
I know. You know, they probably got serenaded during the one less lonely girl part. Then they went backstage for a little bit, and they probably were like, yeah, like he asked for my number, and like we talk on like Facebook or whatever. Like they probably made up so much stuff. Didn't one of them literally make up that they got pregnant?
Yeah, in a bathroom, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So then he had to write that song, Maria. Was it Maria? I think it was Maria. Like Maria,
yeah.
I didn't get you pregnant.
Wasn't he only like 13 at that point?
Oh yeah, and I remember she told that because she did get this. Honestly, is a good excuse. So this girl named Maria, she was I don't even know if she was the one less lonely girl, but she went backstage to a Justin Bieber concert. Shortly after she got pregnant, her mom was pissed, so she just made up Justin got me pregnant because that makes the mom feel like, wait, okay, go girl, let's get the money, the child support. So like then she wasn't mad at her kid, but then it ended up being that it was all lying. But that is a good lie.
I know that is a good excuse because any mom, when they hear your daughter's pregnant, but then when you say Justin Bieber's the dad, it's like, keep it, make money.
It's like, okay, $50 million. I'm going to quit my job today.
I know, literally.
Oh my God. I understand you, Maria.
But yeah, I get it.
But I remember she was kind of shady when she told the press, though, because she said, we did it, and he only lasted like 15 seconds or something.
Oh, that's...
But anyway.
But with this one less lonely girl thing, like even last week someone said, their enemy might flow rider. Like, why are people's enemies doing the good things?
Oh yeah,
This is like a theme.
It is. It just honestly proves that karma isn't real.
I know it sucks. Like, because your guys' enemies are doing the things that you guys wanted to do.
Yeah, so nothing's right. I'm kidding. Anyway, I growing up, I always really liked cereal.
Oh yeah.
I just want to go into a story time. That isn't sponsored. Just kidding. This is sponsored.
Oh,
this
yeah.
section is sponsored by Magic Spoon, this healthy, yummy cereal brand. So we all know that growing up, we loved those cereals. They're sugary. They're not the best for you, but we grew up on them.
Oh yeah.
We shoved it into our mouths, but now when you're a little bit older, you probably don't eat it as much. But Magic Spoon's got you covered. The cereal tastes just as good as the cereal you had growing up, and it's healthy somehow. I don't know how they do it, but it's honestly so good.
Yeah, so Magic Spoon has 0 sugar, 11 grams of protein, and only 3 nut carbs in each serving. And those 4 flavors, cocoa, fruity, frosted, and blueberry. It tastes amazing, and honestly, it's too good to be true, but it's true.
That's why they call it Magic Spoon. Is there some magic in that spoon?
And also, it's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. It's
Some of
healthy.
that, it's like, I don't even know exactly what it means. Like, what is a GMO? But I'm glad it isn't in there. I'm glad it doesn't have the GMOs. And it tastes, they sent us 4 boxes, those flavors he listed, and they're honestly all so good.
Yeah, the cocoa one.
I know, and the fruity one.
Oh.
That one's just like so good. When I was eating it, I was like, this is healthy. Like, that's so cool. You can have a guilt-free breakfast.
And I didn't know stuff like this was possible.
I don't want to jump to any conclusions about, like, is it magic? I honestly don't know. But you can go to magicspoon.com/LucasJacob to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code LucasJacob at checkout to get free shipping.
And one more time, that's magicspoon.com/LucasJacob and use the code LucasJacob for free shipping.
And also, Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money. No questions
Thank
asked.
you for sponsoring this podcast, Magic Spoon.
Oh, yeah. Love it. So you just keep talking about them? I'm just
I got
kidding.
a whole podcast.
We actually have a topic for this podcast. We thought we would educate you guys. We're both diving into history.
Oh, yeah.
Because Jacob thought of this idea. He said, why don't we just research random people from history that people wouldn't know about? So Jacob picked 3 people from history. I picked 3 people from history.
Because
we don't know each other's.
Yeah, I was thinking like previous podcasts, like Lucas delve into the bling ring.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier in the very beginning of this podcast, I delved into the first porn star ever.
Yeah, so this is sort of like an educational episode.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But we just thought it'd be funny to, research people and talk about
And
it.
like people that I didn't know about before this. Did you know about your people that you researched about?
No. Okay, so do you want to tell your person from history first, or should I?
I'll just say mine, one
Okay.
of mine. But hopefully we don't have the same ones. This was kind of a popular one that kept popping up. Tarrare. Tarrare.
Tall, real?
That's the name. How would you pronounce it?
Oh, Tarrare? I don't know.
Tarrare. He's a weird eater person.
A weird eater person?
So it's kind of like man vs. food, and it's like Nathan's hot dog eating context, except in the olden days.
Oh my God, what? Like what date?
It was like in the 18/17. I think it was in the 1800s.
/17.
Oh yeah, but I think it was in the 1800s. I forgot to write down the date.
Oh my God. Okay, so what did he eat?
So he was a French showman and soldier, but he was always hungry and could eat so much that eventually made his family disown him.
Wait, you're not joking. Wait, so back then it was so gross to be an eater, like a competitive eater, that his family straight up disowned him because they were that embarrassed.
Well, from the stuff that I was reading, he would like eat anything and everything, and
Like, what was the one that pushed it over the line? Did he eat like a live animal or something?
well, later in his life, but I guess he would just, I'm assuming they had a fridge or whatever they had back then, and then he would just gobble and swallow it.
That would suck though, because like back then there probably wasn't Target, and obviously there wasn't like the grocery stores weren't as readily available. So like when you have food in like your house, if someone's just gonna gobble and swallow it all, you'd be like, I have to cut. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut you out of the family because it's like we have limited food.
Yeah, and also it just is like you can't like I get in the olden days, kind of just like you can't do this.
I don't know. It's just like boo. Please like save some for the rest of us.
Yes.
So did he make money from this?
Well, so he left his family, and then he basically got into like a crowd of like prostitutes and stuff.
Wait,
But
really?
That's what it said.
So back then, if
No.
you were like a mukbang, like nowadays there's so many mukbangers on YouTube, but back then it was so weird that like you were part of like the prostitution crowd,
Yeah, and just like
the misfits.
Yeah, the misfits. But then he ended up getting a job in his because he was a showman, and his whole thing was so he would swallow corks, whole animals, stones,
Animals.
and apparently he could swallow a whole basket of apples.
Ew.
Yeah, so like, oh, and I know you're thinking like, okay, so I'm assuming he was overweight. Somehow he was just normal weight. He didn't have like any.
Do you think back then it was like trickery though? Because like nowadays you don't see anyone on YouTube swallowing a whole bag of apples. So is it like did they trick the crowd? Do you think?
I don't know, because I don't know, because I've never heard of someone eating a whole animal either.
Oh
Like
my
a rabbit or
God.
something.
So, but I'm glad he at least got to make money off this and travel the world.
Yeah, but then he joined the French Revolution Army at the start of a war. And he ate 4 rations. And 4 rations of food for like 4 soldiers still couldn't satisfy him.
Wait, they let him eat that much though?
Well,
Or because he ate 4 soldiers' food, were 3 soldiers now starving?
I don't know, but probably. Like when I was reading this, I like knew that sometimes I get hungry, but it seems like this guy was just like, this is my thing.
That would suck. That would suck because like you would think like, oh, how cool you can swallow a live goat, but then after a while, it's like no dinner satisfies you.
Oh yeah, and it's like I just want to keep doing this.
Oh my God.
So
Did he get like married, or did he not look into that?
No, because he died kind of young.
Oh, back then didn't like everyone die at like 30?
Oh, that's true. So I guess that might just be normal. But then so then there's like another weird thing about him is that he ate, and I know this is gonna trigger a lot of people, but he ate live cats and puppies.
That's so sad.
I'm just thinking about like,
wait. Oh, did he swallow them whole, like bite off the head?
I don't know, but they gave that information.
Okay, I understand the family disowning now.
Yeah, because let's just assume that when a family disowned him, like he would even eat like a table, maybe,
Or like
Who
a
knows?
family member, like someone has a baby and he's like, I'll eat it.
Oh my gosh, you
So-
might be foreshadowing the future.
Wait, he ate a human.
Maybe. So, wait, actually, I got it wrong. He was underweight. He wasn't normal weight. He was underweight.
Okay, he had some issues. He just
So-
it must have just gone right through his body.
So then, continuing with his life, he had to go to the hospital because he was just eating too much. So they tried some remedies, like they tried giving him nicotine pills, but
I like how that was the remedy back then.
And then there was a few other remedies, but it didn't end up working out because he'd sneak out of the hospital room and like he would drink patients' blood, and he would just like find other things in the garbage that he could eat.
Ew.
But lastly, the hospital stopped caring because it was suspected he ate a toddler. So this is when the hospital was like, we don't care about you anymore.
Oh my
Because
God.
I guess it was suspected that he literally ate a toddler.
That is gross.
I know, like,
And that's just sad.
That's
Like
just terrifying.
somebody's so excited. Oh my God, a new family member, a new baby. And then it goes to the nursery and they're like, we don't know where your baby went. And some guy ate it.
The thing that it freaked me out because when I think of a cannibal, I think of like me going through the woods and like, boom, I'm eating.
Yeah.
But I don't think about at a hospital, someone eats a baby. That's like,
Also, I'm just confused because like there's way more people on the earth than back then, and we don't hear about this now. Like, where's the person today eating a bag of apples and eating? I don't want them to do this, but how come this isn't a thing? Or
Yeah.
maybe it is like in the dark freak show, like underground circuits.
yeah, maybe. Because I've watched Nikocado Avocado. He eats like food, but it's not a level where like. And I watched a bunch of mukbangs. They eat like a whole pan of pasta, but
Yeah.
it isn't to the level where you're swallowing 12 apples.
Do you think any mukbangers on YouTube have been disowned by their family?
Well, maybe because they thought it was gross.
Yeah, they just saw him just gulp down so many hot noodles, and they're like, I'm done. Like, they're not getting invited to any family events.
One of the things that does trigger me about mukbangs is when they act like they don't want to eat it, and they act like it's painful. Something about it doesn't sit right
That
with
one
me.
girl, I don't know what her name is, but she eats the live octopus and stuff.
And she acts like she hates it.
Yeah, she always is in pain in all her videos. Like,
It's like, who's forcing
I know,
you,
it's
goalie?
like, someone needs to figure out what her home situation is. 'Cause I don't know if she's being held hostage, someone else is taking all the money from all the views, or what's going on.
I know. So, yeah, this is basically the Gobble and Swallow boy, and a few other things out. His jaw was... Okay, so we need to do some testing after I say this. His jaw was 4 inches when his mouth was fully open. So when I read this, I like opened my mouth the other way and like, I'm guessing that's like 1.5 inches or 2 inches. Yours is maybe like 2.5.
Oh, so his is double my mouth.
Like, what would mine be?
Yeah, like 1.5 inches.
So his mouth would open 4 inches?
Dude, this person is scary. Like, imagine if someone said, like, there's a person on the loose eating people and their mouth is that big and they're just running around gobbling.
But why isn't there someone like this right now?
There probably is. And they're going to be taking over soon.
What if that was on, like, the news station tonight?
That'd be so scary. 5-inch wide mouth guy on the loose. Like, I'd be so scared. They said breaking into people's houses and eating.
Ew. And then to top it all off, there was a bunch of nasty shit. Like, people said... He always smelled, and like in the Wikipedia article, yeah, it said like he actually smelled like actual poop. He was always sweaty.
It said that on the Wikipedia page.
No,
He smelled
I
like
made up the actual poop, but and then he would belch noisily. So I think belch is when you burp.
Yeah, that's burping.
Yeah, and then when he was about to die, he said he swallowed. Okay, so he was about to die at this point, and he told the doctor that he swallowed a golden fork 2 years earlier, so he thought that was the reason why he was dying. But the doctor said, like suspected he had a bad case of tuberculosis. Locus. But yeah. So do you think he died from the golden spoon or tuberculosis?
I mean, if he had it 2 years earlier, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's probably just like all of it combined.
How did he shit out the spoon?
There's so many questions.
And also I'm just picturing him stinking.
Ew. We have to move on. But I'm glad I know about that man now. And now you guys do
I know
too.
his name is Tarrare, and he's not an icon, but also interesting.
So my first one isn't really about a person. It's more about an event.
This wasn't allowed.
Since you brought up when you told me this idea, you're like, remember when I did the episode about the first ever porn star? That got me thinking. I'm like, what was the first ever gay porn?
Oh my god.
Okay, it's called The Surprise of a Night. It's the first American gay porn. There were some French ones. But it's called The Surprise of a Night, and Wikipedia said it's the first gay hardcore pornographic film. I don't know what does hardcore add? Does that mean that like it was just...
What I'm guessing is that like maybe there was gay porn, but it was just like it was just guys naked kissing.
Yeah,
but
this is
like
hardcore.
Sex.
Guess what year it came out in? Just take a guess.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 1960 something.
1929. Came out
Are you
really
joking?
early. Yeah. The USA was behind though, because like I said, France did it in 1920, so we were 9 years behind. But the thing with the gay movies back then, like even the one in France, like they kind of like made it seem like gay was bad. Like in the porn, like if there was gay porn, like it would be like afterward they'd be like, "Oh, that was so gross," and like they'd be like, "Oh, I would never do that again. That's disgusting," like that sort of stuff. Or it would be like, you know what I mean, just like really look like they would include it, but they would be like, "That is disgusting."
Like after.
Yeah.
So where would you buy this? Because
that's what I was wondering.
Especially with so like. Even with normal porn, you obviously would look so down upon.
Yeah.
Worse nowadays. But even with gay porn, it would have been way worse because everyone would think it's like against everything.
And also, no one had home theaters or like DVD players or VHS. So I don't know if they watched this in the movie theater or what.
Maybe in big cities, like in like Los
there was
Angeles,
like an underground theater.
Yeah, and like people would go there.
But so like you said, since back then it was actually illegal to do this stuff, like. I think just porn in general, and especially like gay porn wasn't even legal till like recently, I don't think.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I saw like 2002 or something, but before then they still did it, but like it was still a law against it or something.
I had no idea about that.
But so everyone involved like used fake names. Like Oscar Wilde wrote it, which obviously he didn't actually, but they just used fake names.
Oh yeah, because isn't he like an actual famous writer?
Yeah, so they just used fake names. And then none of the stars in the movie were credited because, like, if they were credited, they'd be arrested. So it was all just like no one even knew anything about how it was made because, like, if they did, all those people would be arrested. So here's the plot of the movie. A lady walks into a room and just shows her pubic hair. I guess that's the opening scene.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they zoom in on it, I guess, like just her pubic hair. And then a man walks in. They start kissing. He touches her privates, so she slaps him. But then after she slaps him, I guess she's like, oh, I'm sorry for slapping you. So then she goes down on him, I guess. So then they do it, and that's just a movie. But the thing that makes it gay is at the end of the movie, the girl lifts up her skirt and shows that, like, she's actually a guy.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, so it wasn't, like, even though it was the first gay thing, it, like, was pretty much the whole time you made it seem like it wasn't.
Wait, so when the movie started, the guy that walked in was kissing another guy that he knew was a guy?
No, he thought it was a girl until the end.
Oh, wait, so he
So it was like a
in.
twist ending. It was like, oh, it was actually a guy the whole time. So it was a guy dressed up as a girl.
Oh, okay.
And then it says people critiqued it. Like film historians, I guess, have said, like, oh, this is actually like a really toxic movie and just reaffirmed heteronormative behavior. Like the only, you know what I mean? Like there had to be a boy and girl.
Because when you say it like that, like it's not even a gay porn thing because it's basically just straight porn, but making it gay.
And they said it just was another thing, like reaffirming that like gay is bad. But that was the first American hardcore gay pornographic movie. Now you guys know.
I was expecting something so different. Like I was expecting like a factory and like it was actually gay porn. That's what I was guessing, but
well, I guess it was 1929, you know.
Yeah.
So back then, that probably was like the most they could do, you know.
You're hardly so educated on this because you did a whole Facebook show about the history of gay.
Oh, and they never talked about that though.
Oh yeah. Wasn't there a guy in the world though who did like
graphics
about gay people?
Uh-huh.
Or gay, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'm glad I know that.
Yeah, I know you guys are too, so you're welcome.
My next one is kind of modern day. Have you heard of this? Margaret Howe Lovett. Let
me see the name. Wait.
Margaret.
Oh, no, what is it?
So, basically, in short, she was a girl that was in this NASA-funded project.
NASA?
Yeah, NASA-funded project. And the goal was to make dolphins... learn how to make dolphins know human language.
That's cool. NASA was doing that? What does the space program have to do with that?
I think the end goal was to contact with extraterrestrials because dolphins would give them more insight.
Oh my, that's cool.
But the story is that, well, this is she was doing that project and one of the dolphins actually fell in love with her.
Wait, what?
I didn't know about this till yesterday.
Wait, so what happened?
So yeah, this is what I found out. So she was part of this NASA-funded project, and the goal was to make these dolphins understand human speech.
Yeah.
She worked with a dolphin named Peter, and it was in a dolphin aquarium, but with dolphin in front of it.
Oh.
Dolphinarium.
Oh, they called
How
that
would you say it? That's literally what they called it.
Oh, yeah, dolphinarium. I guess that's a thing.
Yeah, it was this big dome thing, and that's what the project was. And she was mostly successful with getting the dolphin to say, "Hello, Margaret." So this really wowed me because dolphins, she actually kind of got the dolphin to say, "Hello, Margaret."
Wait, say it?
Yeah, but
like through their squeaks?
I guess so.
What the hell?
I know, I didn't even know this was possible. But I did know that aren't dolphins like one of the most small...
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like they're the most intelligent animals or something. Like they actually have their own language, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. And wait, just to make sure I'm right. Okay, so at SeaWorld, those are dolphins, right?
Well, they might have dolphins, but it's mostly whales, right?
Oh, yeah, it's mostly whales.
But I think they do have... I'm assuming they have
there's
dolphins.
parts of it is
it's literally
dolphins.
SeaWorld.
Yeah. So... the dolphin Peter started to get attracted to her, but she did not.
When was this, by the way?
You can just hurry and Google it, but it's like modern day, like 90s. Margaret Howe Lovett. Just to make sure we know the actual dates, but I'm pretty sure she's still alive and.
Oh yeah, she's alive. She's 78.
Yeah, so it was like 90s, early 2000s.
The 1960s. It says.
Oh wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh okay, but kind of modern day. But yeah, the dolphin started to get attracted to her, but and everyone knew about it, but she said she didn't engage in sexual stuff.
Oh my, was she tempted? Like, did she fall in love too?
Well, this is an excerpt I got from Wikipedia. In order to satisfy Peter's increasing sexual urges, he would be transported to another pool with 2 female dolphins. This was a logical nightmare because obviously it was annoying moving the dolphin.
Yeah.
And it disrupted his communication lessons constantly. Now, this is when it gets juicy. Eventually, I didn't know this would be allowed. Margaret took it upon herself to relieve Peter of his urges rather than going through the long and inconvenient process of transporting him. Yeah, so it would just... So, like...
What?
She would be teaching him, and then she said it would be just like an itch and just get rid of the scratch and it would be done and move on. So,
Ew.
so she would like
The dolphin
masturbate
was
the
that
dolphin.
sexually, like, just that horny? That horny of a dolphin?
Yeah, and it was attracted to humans.
What?
So I like, how would you...
How did they know it even fell in love with her? Because what if it just is an extra sexual dolphin?
Well, I'm pretty sure like it only happened when she was there.
But then they brought it to the other cage. But then, she just was the one who made it so, like, into sex.
Yeah.
Ew, this girl.
But
I mean,
isn't it what that she took it because she was like, this takes way too much my time transporting him every day. So,
yeah.
So then she was just like, I guess
I'll just
jack him out.
Oh
I'm
my
joking. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's crazy. The experiment ended because of funding. So
Yeah.
And they moved to an abandoned Miami bank. This just made me laugh because
Wait, so it was funded by NASA, but then she took now she's doing like her own thing outside of the government in Miami.
It might have been with other people, but
okay.
yeah, but then the building, this is when it gets sad. The building didn't have sunlight or space, so eventually I didn't know this was possible because I've heard so many times that humans are the only species that can commit suicide, but the dolphin started to deteriorate, and I guess they committed suicide by drowning.
Oh, that's so sad.
Because
they were stuck in a underground Miami thing.
Yeah, and it said that I guess dolphins they're kind of like humans in the way like they can't be underwater for too long.
Oh, they have to come up for a breath.
So they can still drown, kill themselves by drowning.
That's so sad.
Did you know that dolphins could kill themselves?
Yeah, maybe they actually don't know if they actually did it on purpose or not.
Oh yeah, maybe
maybe they're just
assumed.
deteriorating that bad.
I know that's sad though.
Oh my gosh! So the point of the project was to make it so they could talk to extraterrestrials.
Yeah, that's what it said.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so and then in the end, just so you know, like she's married to a person, a photographer who helps take the photos, and she has 3 kids. So even though like that dolphin was attracted to her, like she's not like a bestiality person.
Oh, okay. She couldn't control his urges.
Yeah,
but she didn't reciprocate them.
I just thought it was so interesting that like that's just crazy.
I know. I wish the government, maybe they still do weird stuff like that, but that's just not like such an interesting thing to study.
I know. Even like I'm assuming this still is probably going on somewhere. So like it's so that dolphins could learn human language.
I know. Oh my god.
I know. I want to talk to a dolphin.
But so the alien, was it mostly just to find out dolphin language, or was it the extraterrestrial? Which part was bigger?
Well, the Wikipedia article said that like the goal of the whole project was to talk to extraterrestrial.
Oh my god.
So I'm assuming like they didn't say what, but I'm assuming like dolphins was like a stepping point.
That's creepy. Dolphins, that creeps me out by dolphins. Like, ew, they're like aliens.
I know, and it also creeps me out because I kind of view them as aliens because the ocean is so vast.
Oh yeah.
And like, who even knows what's in all that shit?
Oh yeah. I actually have one that's kind of about aliens too.
Wait, for real?
So this guy is named Meng. I don't know how to. He's from China, so I'm gonna really butcher this name. Meng Zhuagu. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I guess let's just go with it.
But his first name is Meng. He had sex with an alien in 1994.
This is what he claims, right?
In 2003, he was subject to a polygraph lie detector test, and it proved that he was telling the truth. So take what you will, like polygraph tests, like they aren't the most accurate, but the lie detector did say that he was telling the truth.
So
he had
my
sex
thing
with
is,
an alien in 1994.
Even if you were in the FBI and needed a lie detector test, I just don't fully believe it.
Yeah, because they don't hold up in court, so they can't be that accurate.
Yeah, because couldn't it be a thing where, like, if I was in a big lie, I could just be so confident with the lie?
Yeah, for sure. And then, like, if you actually believe it, then the lie detector would probably think that it was true.
Yeah.
So basically, he was at work in China when he saw lights. And apparently, just a precursor to the story, apparently he never even heard of aliens. Like, it wasn't like a thing. He didn't know about, like, like urban legend, aliens, UFOs. Like it wasn't a thing even in his mind.
Oh, that actually makes me believe him more because when like someone's obsessed with aliens and they say they might aliens, it kind of seems like it might be fake.
But so he was at work, he saw lights, and then he like heard something crash like he thought. So he was like, what is going on? And he was like scared because he thought like a helicopter crashed. So he was like rushing towards it like, oh my God, I need to help. But then something apparently smacked his head, or like he felt like a force, and then he just was knocked out. And then he next thing he knew, he awoke and he had an encounter with a tall, human-esque female alien, which he described as 10 feet tall and had 6 fingers. Like that, if aliens are that tall, like please don't visit Earth. That is terrifying.
Did he say a female alien?
Yeah, it was human-esque, like female alien.
So
it kind of had human features, but it was an alien. It was 10 feet tall, had 6 fingers. But they said otherwise than that, it looked completely like a human.
Wait, so he's basically saying that if aliens are real, there's a male and female?
I guess so.
So it had like a vagina?
I mean, I guess because they had sex and he was... But this is the weird part. He said like he was transported back to his house where his family was sleeping, and he had a 40-minute sexual encounter with the alien while hovering above his sleeping wife. Like what? I don't know. So for some reason they were transported back to the bedroom and he was doing it over the sleeping wife. And then when the space creature finally finished with the genital rubbing, this is how Wikipedia describes it. Meng was left with a mysterious scar on his thigh. And he still has the scar on his thigh. And a doctor investigated it in September 2003, and they said like, yeah, this scar is really like weird. Like we don't know what this would be from. Like he doesn't have any surgeries, and like this isn't like a scar we've ever seen.
Wait, so when did this happen? Like
1994.
Wait, like something about it like sounds believable to me.
And I guess he was abducted again like one time, and he said, "Can I please see that girl again?" And they said, "No, like she's not here." But they did tell him that his son was gonna be born on a planet. Wait, what? Would be born on a faraway planet in 60 years. I don't know why it takes 60 years for the baby to come out, but I don't know. Maybe the alien like collected his sperm and like they're gonna have it be born in 60 years or something.
So he had a wife. So it makes it seem like he was like kind of actually attracted to her. If he got abducted again and wanted to see her.
They did say that the wife wasn't mad because I guess he did tell the wife, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, like stuff happens." Like, you know what I mean?
I can't really saying stuff happens because like, when the fuck does this happen?
But she was probably just like, you know what, like an alien. Like I get it. Like if a male alien came, I would do him too.
Oh yeah, because I haven't ever been married to someone, but I'm just picturing like, even though I was dating someone, it's kind of like, oh, like it's like I believe you, but like at the same time, it's like it's just an alien. So.
Yeah, I wasn't. Maybe the wife also was just like, he's just lying.
But how did he have that scar?
I don't know.
This is interesting, but at the same time, it could be a really lucid dream.
Yeah, like I do want to believe it, but then part of me is just like, it's probably was just some sort of nightmare, or like I don't know. He had like a fever and had a fever dream or something. I don't know. He was spiked.
That is interesting, though. Like, it could be real, which is
very
cool.
interesting. And I guess according to a lie detector, he's not lying.
And he has a scar on his thigh. So
oh, yeah.
No one knows where that came from.
That's so scary. Like, what if you went to the doctor and they saw a scar and they're like, what is this? And then they like sent you to another doctor and they're like, we have no idea how this scar was made. And they're just like, made it sound all creepy.
Oh, yeah. If I did get abducted for aliens for like a night, like I would want to view it in a happy light. So if I was abducted like tonight, like I'd rather just like have the aliens like not do anything creepy. Like it's something like if we are gonna have sex, like hopefully I'm into it.
Yeah.
And they don't like do something weird.
But he doesn't. I mean, I don't really like read and I don't like watch any interviews or anything. But he seems like he's just kind of like chill with it. He's like, yeah, I have an alien kid or whatever.
So it hasn't happened again though.
No, because he wanted to meet with her again when he got abducted, but they were like, nah.
The reason why I also believe it, because like. It doesn't seem like he wanted like fame.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he told the press, but.
Oh yeah, that's true. But let's ignore that. Okay, my next one is Gloria Ramirez.
Oh, I know her.
What?
I'm kidding, I actually don't.
Oh, so we didn't research the same ones. That's good.
I know.
Okay, so she is known as the Toxic Lady.
Oh my God.
So when you hear Toxic Lady, you probably think like she just like screws everyone over. But
I'm picturing
no.
the Britney Spears songwriter for Toxic.
Oh no, it's not about that.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the songwriter, nothing else.
Oh.
I'm joking. So she suffered with late-stage cervical cancer, and while at the hospital, several hospital workers became ill after exposure to her body.
What?
I know. So when you hear this, you think, "Wait, is she like?" It sounds like something supernatural.
Yeah. Because
But-
cancer isn't contagious.
Yeah. So
Do they all get the same cancer?
no, this is a quote. Several hospital workers fainted, and some other experienced symptoms such as shortness of breath and muscle spasms. COVID? I'm joking. 5 workers had to be hospitalized and stayed in intensive care unit for 2 weeks. So
Oh my
they
God,
were like,
it was that hardcore. It wasn't like, oh, they're faking it.
yeah. So then people think. So this is another quote. People think this is what happened. An investigation by Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory proposed that Ramirez had been self-administrating. These are drugs I don't know how to pronounce. Dimethyl as a treatment for pain, which converted into dimethyl sulfate, an extremely poisonous and highly carcinogenic alkaloid agent, via a series of chemical reactions in the emergency department. This is the widely believed theory. So yeah, people think that she was taking this drug that actually like made her body
Cancerous?
like just made her body like it would go in the air and then it would like infect people, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's what, but it's still kind of up for debate. And
When did this happen?
I don't know.
What's her name?
Gloria Ramirez.
Oh my God. Housewife?
Oh wait, nah.
Well, she was born in 1963. Oh, yeah, she's a toxic woman.
Yeah. And then like it's also weird because when she went to the emergency room, like the workers around her got sick. So
That's scary. Oh, turning on the camera. Sorry for the pause.
oh yeah, I had to turn on the camera. But yeah, so if I'm being honest, like we can make it scary, but I just believe what they said about she self-administrated this one drug and then it made her body literally toxic to
that's
humans.
scary though.
I know it's creepy thinking like this isn't gonna happen, but like I'm at Walmart or Target and like
Oh, there's a
someone
toxic
took
person.
this drug.
Yeah, what if there's just toxic people? Yeah, you go on a walk and you walk past a toxic person and now you have to go to the ice. I guess
know-
that's literally kind of 2020, but
People aren't emotionally toxic though.
physically.
Healthy.
Imagine
I know. I guess that is 2020, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about something like they took a drug.
Oh yeah, it's
That
like
made-
spraying everywhere.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I know it's weird because like when I first saw it, this story is obviously still interesting. Like God bless her, but like I was like expecting like no one knows like because when
it's some mysterious thing.
because when I first heard about it, I literally thought they were gonna say no one knows why, and I was so excited, but there is
a
reason.
possible explanation.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one, I kind of unfortunately saved the most boring for last, because the other one was like having sex with an alien, and then first gay hardcore porn. This one is just the creator of Taco Bell. Because first of all, I typed in on Google who created tacos. Because yesterday when I was researching these, I was really wanted tacos. So I was like, who created a taco? Well, Glenn William Bell Jr., the creator. He's also just called Glenn Bell. He created Taco Bell in 1962. But he claims he created the hard shell taco. But there's actually a patent, and like the patent.
Yeah.
There was a patent. What am I saying?
How many times you said
Patent. There's a patent. Somebody issued a patent for a hard shell taco decades before him. So he might have been lying.
But he claims he made up.
Yeah, because I guess he said one of the keys to his success is that he was able to create a hard shell taco that like you could make it in fast food. Because I guess traditional Mexican tacos to like make a hard shell taco would take a long time. Like you can't really do it in a fast food format as easily.
Oh, because you have to like fry it and
Yeah,
stuff.
but this would just be like they're already all ready to go, get so many out, and like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm just to let it be known, like I'm not a hard shell taco person.
Oh, neither.
Because whenever I eat them, I like them, but they always crack and it stresses me out.
Like back when Taco Bell was having the whole marketing, oh, we have a Doritos Locos taco, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. it literally falls apart.
Oh yeah, this is obviously a first world problem, but there is foods that stress me out. Another example. Most of the time I get a Chipotle bowl because sometimes when I get a burrito, it's dripping everywhere, like this, that. It's like, how am I gonna do this?
I know. Chipotle burritos are stressful because like if you get one that rips, it's like, well, now my whole meal's ruined.
Yeah, and even when I get a chicken sandwich, sometimes it's like, if I'm in the car, it's like, I guess I can't put ketchup on the sandwich because it's too stressful.
I know. Oh, eating in the car is so stressful.
I know. It's like, can someone please make an invention?
I've also eaten a full meal before while driving in LA.
You have?
And it was so stressful. And I was like falling all over my legs and shit.
I think the only thing I've done is drink. Not drink. I mean, like, no, I mean, like.
Drink soda?
Yeah, I'm obviously not talking about alcohol. Like, I haven't ate in the car. I just mean, like, drink water.
Oh, that's not even hard, right?
Oh, yeah, but I'm, like, when you open the hydro flask.
Oh, that can be hard while driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if people were like, wait, is Jacob just going to admit to drinking and driving
And it's
right
like,
now?
that's so irresponsible.
But I do have some
do
facts about Glenn Bell, if you want to hear them.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Okay, he was born in Linwood, California in 1923. He was always just kind of, you always hear about these people who created these big businesses, and like they're like, as a kid, I was so obsessed with business, like I had my own newspaper route and like made money off my classmates.
Yeah.
He was sort of like that. He spent a summer in Washington D.C. with a great aunt. When he was growing up, and he learned how to bake blackberry pies. And he sold them as Mrs. Dye's homemade pies. Even back then, that's a good, that rhymes. Mrs. Dye's homemade pies.
I know, I love a good catchy slogan.
Yeah, and he split a profit with his aunt, and they literally made $3K. They made $3K during that summer.
Wait, but back in
then,
1960, honest?
Probably like $20,000.
Probably $20,000.
Yeah,
oh
they
my
made
gosh.
a bunch of money. And after that, he was like, shit, like this is so fun. Like I want to make my own food stand. He started with a hamburger stand. It was called Bell's Drive-In in 1948. And I guess McDonald's by this time was already really popping off. So he wanted a way to separate himself from them because like McDonald's was already like that girl when it came to hamburgers, and like they already had the market,
Yeah.
So he was like, what can I do? And he obviously knew about tacos. So he was like, I'm going to start selling 19-cent tacos at my location.
Wait, so was this a truck or a fast food place?
It said stand.
Oh, okay.
So he started selling tacos and it blew the F up. So much success, bands, money. He even lost his wife because like the success, I don't know if the success changed him, but his wife divorced him because success made him different.
Yeah, I have a quote. Once you own 19 cents, it's over for
I
everyone.
know. More money, more problems.
I know.
So he got the money.
Go.
And he got the money, and I don't know if he wanted to like throw bans on strippers and like have so many hoes in the house or what, but his wife divorced him. He did end up marrying someone else, but his first wife was like, hell no, like I cannot deal with this taco man. My taco husband is like, the tacos are making him crazy.
That's what starts. You like sell a couple 19-cent tacos.
I know.
Like, it's like somehow I'm in Bove Hills.
You would think she'd want to be along with the ride. Spend the taco fortune.
I bet he was being an asshole.
But
I know.
In 1962 is when the first official Taco Bell started. So he had like 10 years of just doing like this Bell's Drive-In thing.
If I remember right, like didn't it start in California?
Yeah, that's where he's from. I think he lived most of his life there.
What did it start in Glendale?
I think it was like San Bernardino.
Oh, I was just basing it off his name.
But
Isn't his name Glendale?
Oh, Glenn William Bell, yeah. But so I think during the 10 years after he first introduced Taco, like it said like he sold a bunch of business, like he sold Bell's Drive-In, and like then he started Taco Bell, and he actually hired the guy who ended up starting Del Taco. So like they all were together, all the taco giants.
Wait, he hired the guy who ended up starting Del Taco?
Yeah, so like they're all like and it had all the like the Wikipedia also named so many other like big taco establishments that like he was their mentor.
I remember my first time at Del Taco, I was like, I'm in the city because I need to use the bathroom. It costed 25 cents to get in.
Oh, I hate that when you're like in the middle of LA and you can't use the public restroom.
So my theory has always been they do that because they don't want homeless people in the bathroom.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's just so many people trying to go in.
Yeah.
But then, so it started in 1962, Taco Bell, and by 1978, they had 886 restaurant chains across the nation.
Wait,
it's blowing
so
the
how
fuck
many
up.
years did that take?
Like
10
like
or
15, 16.
Oh my gosh.
16 years. It was all across the U.S., and he sold it to PepsiCo for $125 million.
But now he's probably a billionaire, right?
He got that much in stock, so hopefully he kept the stock, and now it probably is billions. And yeah, that's his life story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank him for Taco Bell. I actually want to see what his net worth was by his
he's and he's the old generation of the person that created Chipotle. The person that created Chipotle is basically the new generation of him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the healthier version. It actually doesn't say his net worth anywhere. It says that he had an estate that sold for $5.9 million, so I don't know.
It would be funny, like, I'm just thinking about the Drake song, In My Feelings. Like, if you actually hang out with someone, and they said, and they just said, like, what's your net worth? And it's like, unfortunately, like, I literally don't have a net worth. But,
But yeah, that's our history, people.
I know I'm glad that we actually included one where it's like, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, like one wholesome one. Didn't have to be about having sex with dolphins or jacking off dolphins or gay porn or sex with aliens. This one was just about a businessman.
What I am gonna do after this podcast is find out obviously that was the first gay porn, but I want to know like the first gay porn.
Oh, where they didn't have to disguise it with a girl or anything.
Yeah, and like I don't want people being disgusted after that ruins it.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming along.
Oh yeah, that's our 3 people. If you have any other topics you want us to discuss or talk about, email us, put it in the comments. Oh, I was gonna say, don't we have a phone number again or no?
Oh, I don't know if I have it, but we'll tell them next episode.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys up.
All right, bye guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.